Hello and welcome to a demonstration of MediaPulse. In the next few minutes, we will go over entitlements in your MediaPulse system. Schedulers often must weigh many factors when choosing a resource. Among those factors is how much time has already been scheduled for a resource and how much time they have remaining. MediaPulse Entitlements was designed to hold such numbers. In this example, we will demonstrate how to see entitlements of a resource, display entitlements on the Schedule Book Calendar view, and show how to modify this view. First, open the Schedule View Entitlements by going to Scheduling, Setup, Scheduling View Entitlement. This is where you can edit entitlements for your schedule book views. The Scheduling View column allows you to select an existing view and choose how to display entitlements on the schedule book. The Resource Display toggles whether entitlements only show on Resource Hover or if the entitlements grid is available to add to the view for all resources. For example, as you can see, the resource display for the Rooms and Editors scheduling view is already checked. This means for this scheduling view, we will only see the entitlements when we click on or hover over the resource name on the Y-axis. As you can see, the entitlement information has appeared and the display hours entered, taken, remaining, and sick time are located in the bar details. If you have the resource display set to unchecked, then you can use the default collapse to choose whether to show the entitlements grid when opening the associated view or to have it default to collapsed. Note how the editor's AK view is set to default collapsed, but is not set for resource display. This means that although the view opens with the grid not showing, it can be turned on via Display, Show Entitlement. Here you can see the entitlement grid has appeared. Inversely, the internal staff view is not set to default as collapsed. When you open the view, the grid will show. This grid can be temporarily turned off during your session to improve performance if you have a lot of resources and bookings on your view by going to Display, Show Entitlement, and unchecking the box. Here you can see the grid is gone. Also important to note, the Rooms and Editor view does not have the option to turn on or off the entitlement grid display. If you go to Display, Show Entitlement, this checkbox option is grayed out. Again, this is because the Resource Display option in the Scheduling View entitlement is selected, so the default collapsed cannot be chosen. The rest of the columns allow you to add specific entitlements to the grid, label them, and also to choose to show hours taken, hours entitled, or hours remaining for each. As you can see, there are a total of 6 columns available for the entitlements grid. Each of the grid columns have 3 options. Entitlement type, which lets you choose which entitlement you want to show. Value lets you choose from the 3 drop-down items, hours entitled, hours taken, and hours remaining. Label is where you name your column. This is how it will show on the grid in both your Scheduling View Entitlements grid and on each resource's hover on that view. There are many ways you can set your entitlements to show on the Scheduling View. For example, the editor's AK has been set to show 3 entitlements on hours taken. For personal, sick, and vacation. The internal staff has been set to show only vacation hours, but to show hours entitled, hours taken, and hours available. The rooms and editors has been set up to show the same information as internal staff, with the addition of sick hours taken, remaining, and working hours. This was a short demonstration of entitlements of a resource and the many ways to display this information on your schedule book view. For more tips and tricks on MediaPulse, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have any questions, please contact us at support@xytechsystems.com.